but with true stories of how I view things, how weird they are. Oh, hey, Kevin, I was just talking about how the only sunglasses I own are, well, now I own these purple beauties, these Coco Chanels. So I was wearing this on the Rapid, and I was telling them how the only other pair of sunglasses I own are the Newports that your dad gave me, and that I would never bring those whitewater rafting in fear of losing and or breaking them, because those are my favorite pair of sunglasses. And I don't care what you say, I think they're cool, and if you don't like them, I've got these as backup now. So whenever I go somewhere that doesn't require me actually presenting myself in a normal fashion, I'll wear these. So, I'm wearing this, but actually I have a helmet on, so it's more like this. Alright, so I'm wearing this, and it's folded down because I'm wearing a helmet, so I hope you're all visual. Yeah, that kind of looks like it. So I'm wearing this down the river, and you'll see pictures. We have pictures of this. CG has these. So CG is getting those. So and actually, we'll call him, I'm gonna call him, this is gonna sound weird, I'm gonna call him Juicy, but I have a reason why, and maybe eventually I'll tell you why I call him Juicy. So, I mean, we're kind of introducing the characters now, but I would imagine that eventually you're not gonna really know who anybody is, and you might not even know who anybody is anyways. You're just here because I somehow talked you into it. Okay, alright. Sorry, Fatty. You can... Oh, you can't type in the thing. Sorry. Wait. So we have a song request. I do take song requests. We have Wait and Bleed by Slipknot. Shout out to Fatty for requesting a song. Thank you. I love when people request songs. You want me to turn it up a little bit? If you do, blink your eyes twice. So... Dude, I love this song. Oh, I remember buying this album. This is probably the first or second album I ever bought. Either that or was, what was that, Brimful of Asha? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, I take song requests, just so you guys know, song requests. So where was I? I was talking about how Joe the guide is telling us how to row. And basically he says something like, that's all, we don't need to really practice anything, just do what I say and everything will be cool. So I'm thinking in my head like, alright, that sounds legit, we are all intelligent people in this raft, they're engineers, I'm a great leader, nice job guys, nice work on that raft, hey, let's touch tips in the raft, and you'll see it happen. I'll show you a picture of us touching tips, where our team slogan was, deep, or like, how do we like it? Deep and wet! So we were to all touch our canoe tips whenever we did something that was sweet. And we were the only people who were doing anything like that. And, man, I can't wait to watch the GoPro video, because the GoPro guy had all of the rapids saved, except maybe the last one where he completely wiped out. You want to turn it up? Okay, I'll turn it up. How's the music? I love this song. This is a great song. What's going on here? You're here, Mike. Hey, what's up? Is Laura with you? Oh, the Bachelor. The Bachelor's here. Jerry's here. Jerry is here. My buddy Kevin, who you've met before, is here, who I thought would love this story, because I can imagine him being here and thinking that it's just absolutely hilarious. And we've got a couple other people who you don't know, because they're just people who come into my stream. And basically, it's hilarious. So I am taking song requests in case anybody's wondering. That's why Slipknot's on. I don't have that song on my stream. I do have a Slipknot song on my stream, but I'll add that one because I do like that song. I'm going to go back to my playlist. That's usually what I do. I'll play the request and then I'll go back to my playlist. So let's see if I can find a song that kind of is a good way to start. I would think that if I were to start a song about what we did, let's see. This is kind of, let's see. What's a good song? What's a good song that would, how I'm feeling in the raft, going down, and almost taking spills at every turn. Oh, because I have a perfect song for something else that comes, alright. I would say, how about this one? This is what I'm thinking. A little less conversation, a little bit more action. Let's get to the point, right? That's why you're here. Perfect. Perfect segue. So we're going down these rapids, alright? And I can't tell you how all the rapids went because they were all effing nuts. They were the craziest effing thing I've ever done in my life. Like, we're going, and Joe the Guide, which, by the way, Mike, what I'm doing is everybody in the story, I've introduced them, but now I'm going to have a nickname for everybody. So if you've got a better nickname for anybody, you're the Bachelor. I thought that was pretty appropriate. The guide, there is this guy, Fatty's actually watching. He's not logged into the channel or anything, but I told him to come and listen to this because I thought he'd find it hilarious. He's married to this woman, Jody, and I don't know if she's watching or not, but if she is, her brother was basically the Dickie. Basically, essentially Dickie. This guy, like, if it were Jody's brother, I'd be like, dude, what are you doing here? They were just identical people. So his nickname is, buffering. Fix your internet connection. What is this? Third world country? I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. So we're going down these rapids, all right, and that's why I call him Joe the Guide, because I want to keep his name kind of anonymous. We know if you're following the story, you can figure it out. So Joe the Guide is basically another Joe Joe the Guide. Dickie Joe the Guide is Jody's brother who's watching the stream. So Joe the Guide, I can see it in his eyes. I turn and I'm like, this guy is gonna do some shit to us today that only a Fifi could take care of. And I'm not ready for this. And we're watching in front of us during this first, 1 mile of just a long river, or Category 3 rapid where nothing's really going on. Everybody else is, doing maneuvers. They're like, all right, everybody, front, left, back, right. And they're, spinning and doing stuff. And we're just BSing. We're just talking in the raft. We're not really doing anything. We're not trying. He basically was like, all right, guys, left front. And we both did it. He was like, okay, right back. All right, cool. You guys have a brain. You can just listen to me. Sweet. Which is an awesome way to do it. Because as long as we listen to the guy who's done this the most, we're going to have, the most fun and probably be in the safest position and get to actually watch everybody else screw up, which is exactly what our raft was. I don't know if I could have had more fun going down this river. It was the best. And when I get to edit the video and I get to actually put what was happening and what was going through my brain, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. There was one, I can't even name which rapid it was, but Juicy, which is and this is the name I'm not 100% okay with. Juicy is CG because I thought if you flip the letters, which is kind of anonymous, and then found a word that was kind of like that, I'd remember. So, CG, GC, Juicy. Boom, Michael Scott. So we've got Juicy, we've got Joe the Guide, we've got the Bachelor, who's in the channel. The Bachelor is actually here live with us, folks, from about a mile and a half. We'll skip that song. Ooh, don't know how that got on there, folks. Sorry. Man, what's with all the Metallica? It knows that you're here, Fatty. I love this song. Ooh, Low Man's Lyric. This is kind of how I was feeling. So, nobody in our raft flew out the entire time. Not once. I know that might sound like a spoiler, but that's how good we did. The only time anything happened was towards the end, and it was more like here's a dumb, dangerous maneuver that you probably shouldn't be doing, but because we got 3 BAMFs in this channel, we're gonna do this. So anyways, so who was the first person to fall out? Who was it? And we watched it happen. I mean, we watched it live. Like, we were legit. And there's pictures. I think there's a picture of Juicy falling into Who do I want? Who should Adam be? Adam. What would his nickname be? I was thinking Homer because, you know, his last name, then Simpson, then Homer. I was thinking, but I don't know. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So, anyways, I don't know. So there's a picture of Juicy falling inside. The first to go in the drink. So Juicy was the first one to go down, and it was pretty funny, where everybody just was like, of course, it would be Juicy, the first one to go down. Why not? You know, he's like the. She said. Nice. So, giggity. So, basically, we're watching, like, because we did the maneuver perfectly. We did this maneuver so perfectly. I think this is where it was. Now, I think we're like 3 or 4 rapids in, though. No one fell on the first couple. I'm pretty sure it was when it started getting, like, where we went to, what was, Heimslinger or something? It was where things started getting a little hairy for everybody else. Oh my god, dude. I'm trying. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. You're still here, right? You gotta know I mean, this is gonna be like an all-nighter. So, like I said, feel free to I'm just telling the story about the raft, because I think it needs to be told in a manner in which it does it justice. Because if I just were to tell you we went whitewater rafting, and Mike, confirm or deny, if I were just to tell you, yeah, we went whitewater rafting, you'd be like, oh, cool, dude. It doesn't sound that fun. I mean, it does sound fun, like, oh, wow, that sounds fun, but it doesn't sound like, fuck, oh, whoa, a close one. Effing touching tips and watching people fling out of a raft and getting it all on camera and people doing crazy stuff. I mean, if that doesn't sound like something I'd want to listen to, then I don't know what you want to listen to. But this is just the river, just across the river bend. That's the name, or just around the river bend is the name, because that's how it all started, where we're talking and we haven't practiced or anything, and I'm just like, so when does the category 5 start? He was like, oh, just around the river bend. And I was like, just around the river bend? And someone mentioned Pocahontas, but I didn't hear him say Pocahontas. And they talk about how much of a BA she was, and I was like, who are they talking about? And they're like, the woman you're singing about. I was like, what? They're like, Pocahontas, idiot. And I was like, oh, okay, gotcha, whoa. I didn't know we had so many Pocahontas fans in the audience. So we're at this, like, really tough rapid. I'm pretty sure it was the toughest one that was there. I'm pretty sure before we get to this rapid, Joe the guide is like, alright guys, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do, like, swing up on the left half side with our boat, and then we're gonna back the boat in, doing the backstroke, and then we're gonna launch it forward like a rocket to the right side around the boulder, and then there's gonna be this 4-foot drop, and there's gonna be water everywhere, and there's a boulder here and a boulder there, and if someone doesn't die on this very rapid called Heimslinger or whatever, then I'll be impressed with your ability to row. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? My heart sank. I thought we were, and we had done like 2 rapids prior, so I was like, man, those are scary. I'm glad that we're done with those. It can only get easier from here. And this might even be the 4th or 5th rapid. I don't remember. There were so many rapids, I lost count after 12. There were a million. Yeah, if you would like to know, Yo, yeah, so what was it? Let's see. What was the actual name of this? Which one? Heinz Gerling. Look at the... Here, I can put it on over here. I think this will work. I think I got this set up to do this. So this is what I'm talking about. Alright, can I make this bigger? What is this? So this is what we went down. Actually, I don't know if I need the audio on. Alright, let's see if we can... What's this guy saying? Oh, did I turn the sound off? Alright, sorry.
He had a new boat and just outfitted. He hit something. I think it might have been in Gap Falls early on. He pitoned into a line, broke out his outfitting, so he was basically floating free in his boat for the whole trip. He had something like 6 upsets. One of them was in the steep drop at the bottom of his rapid that came down his ankle.
Look at that.
Recirculated in the backwash.
Look at that. Read that.
Some substantial period of time before he got out of there.
Of the 6 swims that followed on the run, the worst came in the rapid that bears his name. Tell me that doesn't sound terrifying. Tell me. Right? Some German BA MF went down here, broke his leg, and they had back then your foot braces were a piece of ethafoam fiberglass into place, so when Bill pittoned, is that how you say it? Pitoned? I don't know. A rock early in the run, they broke, leaving him loose in the boat the rest of the day. What? Yeah. We've got pictures going down that. So, that... Oh, is this a video? Oh, here it is. Look at this. There's a video of what it looks like. 2 minutes and 54 seconds. That's it. That's all this is. That's all I'm asking. Because look at this. I know it's after 9 o'clock. You might have to go to bed soon. This is what we were doing. Doesn't look too bad, does it? I mean, right now, it's pretty, you know, well, I mean, there are some river, but you see the boulders, right? See the boulders on the right? There's boulders on the left. There's just a ton of boulders everywhere. And, oh my god, can I make this full screen? Nice. So, this, imagine this is us on a raft. We got 4 people on this raft. Joe the guide in the back. We got GoPro guy in the front left. We got the Bachelor on the back right. And I'm on the back left. Okay? We've all got oars. Right now, Joe the guy is probably like, alright, you guys. It's time to get your panties on. Because they're about to go down. Wait, what? That doesn't even make sense. Sorry. It's after 9 o'clock. So I think by... like, normal standards, I'm allowed to say something that's kind of dirty like that, and we're all adults, and if I were to say that in front of you, you wouldn't be offended. So, alright, you mother effers, if you ever want to make it back alive, you're going to do exactly what I say. So, here we are. We're about to go down this rapid, but we're in a giant raft. Okay? Look it. See, you just saw them. You just saw them. This is going to be nuts. I hope, I don't think this is going to do it justice, but I know that GoPro guy has this. He has this on a GoPro. I don't know. We'll see. How far are we in this? Almost done. 30 seconds. All right. I think it's coming up. Look at this. In a raft. In a raft. Right here. Boom. Boom. Tell me that didn't look super awesome. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's it, Mike. I think that was it. But we went up that thing on a raft. We have video footage, and we're going to show it to you one day. Oh, it was awesome. Totally awesome. Oh, a guy came in and a guy left. So, it was awesome. I think that was it, Mike. I think that was. But, I don't know. Well, we can I'll look it up. When I get the actual video footage, we'll know, because it'll be all of us being like, ah! And then we touch it. And this, right after that, was right when there was another boat and a guy right next to us like, whoa, that was the sweetest thing I've ever seen on the rapid ever. You guys did awesome. Yeah, really? And then we're like, yeah, let's touch tabs. How do we like it? Deep and wet. And that's what happened there. And that was just one of them. And that multiple times, stuff that crazy happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went, remember, we went from the left, all the way from the left to the right. There were times we were going down the rapid spinning. We were doing 360s, he's like, front, back, left, front, no, left, back, right, front. And we're just doing a 360-degree revolutions. How many times did you say we make it around? 3? Before I was like, are we just, I think everybody was kind of thinking the same thing, like, are we just, yeah, I'm on creative, because I'm not really playing this game. And I thought maybe people would come in here anyways. All I'm kind of doing is telling a story. Should I change it to World of Warcraft? Do you think more people would come in here? I don't think so. It's Sunday at 9 o'clock. I think the time frame might be bad. People have things to do. You know, stuff like that. So, anyways, do you think I should change the title to World of Warcraft? World of WoW? Baby games? So anyways, so the entire rapids were awesome. Just completely awesome. 9 o'clock, I'm creating a story. Is that not creative? A story? What, telling a story isn't art? I think that would be kind of artsy, right? And look, does this not say art? This says I don't care. Lady Gaga, eat your heart out. That's what I was wearing, alright? A Batman thing, and some sunglasses, and oh my gosh. Oh, solid 1080, yeah, oh my gosh. Whew. I'm glad I don't have to wear that hat or those sunglasses ever again. Those sunglasses were just pinching the shit out of... Oh, it is after 9. It's after 9, right? Was it 9 we said, or 10? My heart tells me to create an environment, brah. So, I think that's what I'm doing here. I think, and Jerry, I think you'd be the one to tell me what to do, because you're like, I love the stream stuff. Actually, Jerry made this. In case anybody's wondering, this looks sick. Take a look. I get so many compliments on it. Tell me that doesn't look sick. Sick. Super awesome. Anyways, so that was kind of the rapids. Oh, I hope no one messaged me. Okay, so